guys, it's Carrie from Luxembourg. Welcome to my channel. I've got a little flip through to show you today. It's getting dark outside, but I really wanted to get this done and dusted today. So I've got all kinds of lights on, so there are going to be shadows. But I think there's also shadows when there's no lights on and it's sunny outside. It's just the way the room is. Now, obviously this is a tall skinny journal that I just finished today, adding tags and that. I've been working on this one for several months now. Well, working on it. It's been in my craft room for several months because I was so busy trying to get all my other journals finished from my 100-day project that this one sort of was like a side project, but I wanted to do something other than the journals that I was doing on my 100-day project. You know, I wanted to have something that I could just sort of tune off and something that I really wanted to do and enjoy and just take my time on it. So I did take my sweet time with this one. And I think she's turned out lovely. This was actually, I used Ruby and Pearl's Golden Dress Kit, and I downloaded it months and months ago, I think in January, I'm not sure. And I wanted to do a standard size journal. When I bought it, that was my thought anyway, to do a really classical standard size journal. But then I saw that she had tall and skinny pages in the kit as well. And I thought, well, that would be a good side project to do while I'm trying to do my 100-day project. So this is the result, and I'm super happy with her, even though I say it myself. So let's get into it. I'll try and think of all the kits that I used, but this is kind of a rushed video. I didn't really have time to think about it before I turned the camera on, so I'll try and struggle my way through. But all the kits that I used will be listed down below, and all the makers of the beautiful pages. I mean, this is one journal I just, the pages are just gorgeous. You know, it's sometimes I struggled with covering them up with ephemera and stuff like that, because I just thought, oh no, they're just too nice. So let me have a look at the camera. Well, let me show you the cover first. So I've got this dangle on here. It's attached to a rusty paper clip. It's one of those, you know, with the well, I don't know what they're called, endless safety pins, I guess. And it's just got some vintage laces on here, some new laces. And then I put these lovely bead dangle on there. And then I've got some lace down the spine. The back's pretty simple. And then the closure, I struggled with the closure. I had sari silk out, I had chiffon silk out, and in the end I settled for this. I thought this was cute. I will be putting a key or something or other on the bottom of this. Just worried about the colours of the video. Hopefully they come out all right. I'll check it, and then if they're all right, I'll post the video. If not, I'll have to do it again tomorrow morning. But yeah, I wanted to get this done for the 1st of July. So this is the kit. This I wanted to put in it, but she's a bit big. But she will be going with the journal to whoever buys it or whoever wants it. So there's some fluff. She's quite chunky. I haven't really counted the pages lately because this is one journal I kept going back and printing new pages anytime I saw pages in a kit where I thought, oh, you might go well with it. So I kept taking pages out, adding pages in, taking out. So in the end, I have another 3 tall skinny journals in the works. But this one is done. So the closure, just got some vintage lace or crocheted lace here. And then I put this vintage button on. And that is, it just goes through the eyelet here. Let me see. Let me turn the camera just a little bit this way. Hopefully that works. It's always a problem with these tall skinny journals, isn't it? So as you can see, I just knotted that through the eyelet hole there. And that keeps that secure. And the best way to attach it is to go around this way. Okay, now the cover is made up of an original lawyer's document, not lawyer. Avocat. Avocat. I know the word in French and in German, but in Luxembourgish, but in English it's escaping my mind. Anyway, we all know what these documents are. I've got another one I can show you, but it's one of these documents. The cover is made of that. Let me show you the back as well. There we are. This document I think was from the 40s, I think, or something. But the actual document itself that was in here is just one page, is in the journal. I included it in there. Now, just to make sure it was strong enough, I did put a strip of fabric along the spine. And here we go. These, I use Ruby and Pearls kits mostly. Crème Brulée I used, and the Golden Dress. I absolutely, as soon as I saw the Golden Dress kit, I had to have it. It reminded me of a film, one of my favourite films. I used to watch all kinds of Fred Astaire musicals and dance movies when I was a kid. I was, Jean and Fred and all of those beautiful people. And then when I saw the movie with Grace Kelly in it, with the Golden Dress, that was my favourite dress ever, because I always dreamed of being a dress designer. And when I saw that golden dress in that movie back then, it's still one of my favourite movies, and the dress, I still love it. And when I saw this kit, it made me think of that. So, yeah, a bit of nostalgic there. So, let's carry on. I'm blabbering away. So, this is another kit. It's not Crème Brûlée, and it's not Golden Dress, I think, but anyway, I love these images here. Like I said, I will look through the kits, because some of these images, like this, is not Ruby and Pearl. It could be this. I don't know, I didn't really know what to do with this. I wanted to include it because the colors, I love the colors. I think I'll just clip it in. I think that would be nice. It's actual money to be it's ancient German marks. Yeah, but I'll tell you what, I'll clip it in here, and I'll get another paper clip for the lady. I was thinking in the beginning I could clip the lady, like, where was it? Well, I'll show you in a minute, but anyway, I'm all over the place today. I'm sorry about this. I'm a bit distracted. So, got some fluff here, some chiffon fluff. Let's carry on. And we got the first pocket here. I just got some embossed paper and layered it up onto some Amazon packaging. And this is one of Ruby and Pearl's images as well. A little label up there with some little scrap of lace. And then I got my gold pen and just went around the edges. I think the camera's picking that up okay. The tag, can't remember. This is Lorna Taylor, Taylor Made Journals. And then there's some Rachel labels throughout. There's some fussy cutting there. I mean, there's so many different kits, but I'll do my best. This is some vintage or antique. This is antique book page. This is from the kit. This label is from Rachel. I'm just trying to see if it's upside down. Don't tell me it's upside down. If it is, I'll stick another one on top of it. Nope, it looks like it's okay. Sometimes if I don't have my glasses on, I tell you when I'm crafting, it's oi. Yeah, it's a bit risky. So, I wasn't expecting to be putting any pink and blues in this, but it just tied in nicely with this page. With the pinks in there. And this is from, Papiers. I think it's called Papiers de France. Yeah, I think it's Papiers de France. I will link it below. This is Shabby Cottage Studio. Yeah, a lot of the other papers that I used are from her kits. I love that background. I love the colour on that. But I think she just fit in perfectly there colour-wise. And I just put some Sari silk and some laces on that tag. One of the documents from one of the kits. This is a vintage telegram, an original from Belgium. 1948 stamped on there. But I thought the colours went in perfectly with the digitals as well. And then this flips open. We have another golden dress there. And then here we just have a document that I printed up. You could journal on there. And then we got some rust colored chiffon up here to tie in with the flowers. I love this spread. I mean, there's a lot of spreads in here that I like just because the pages are just so beautiful. Now this little thing flips open. There's some journaling space there, or you could put a photograph on there, or just, you know, just tuck something there, and it opens up. And there's a tiny little tuck spot here. This is from Shabby Dabby Doodah. It's got some Dutch rag paper on the back here, some embossed paper here, and then I've just got a selection of paper pages in here to journal on. And that clips closed. Oh, these tiny little paper clips, they do my head in, I tell you. First of all, my fingers are not very good, and they're really, really stiff to open up and close. Anyway, stop complaining, Kerry. This is a town just down the road from us, a vintage photograph, and then a piece of original ledger. Just tucks in there. There as well, I thought those colours all went pretty nicely together. This is the original document that was in the cover in this one. So yeah, 1950. But I thought that was a nice addition to that. Some vintage botanical pages here in it as well. There's a big Roxy label, Roxy Creations. A page from the kit. Oh, look at the colours here. I just love it. I love it. I love it. This is from the kit. This is just one of the standard size pages that I'd reduced and just made a pocket out of it. Added a vintage label on here. And then we've got Tracy Fox's Grungy Wallpaper tags. There's a few of them. I've been using those a lot lately because I just absolutely adore them. And I did some collaging and put one of her labels up there. I think this is from her address label kit. And it's just back to, there's plenty of journaling space on there. This is from Junk with Steph. And on here with the lace belly band, I've just got an old antique German book page with the German font and a couple of nice pictures. And that just folds up and tucks in there. There we go. And then this is just a little journaling card. It's one of the backs of a cabinet card. Some coffee stained paper. And then we flip this open, and then here is a big tag that I just put some lace and some little embellishments and a little charm on there, layered up some labels and tabs. This is from Lisa and Olive, and some vintage wallpaper. This wallpaper is from Britta Martyra on Instagram. Beautiful wallpaper. I've been hoarding it, but I just thought it was so perfect for this journal. Next page, we've got a vintage postcard in here. Oh, and one of my favorite paper clips. I'm just so scared of tearing something. Yeah, vintage postcard in there. I'm going to iron that out. I'll put that in later when I have a little bit more patience. Let me put it like this so I can remember. A little bit more green fluff here. This page, I've got a belly band up here that if you wanted to put something taller in, you could. There's a pocket down here. It's just got it's just embossed an old vintage book page that I embossed and put some lace on there, and I've got one of these tags. Oh, this tag, I'm not sure. I think is it Shabby Cottage Studios? Could be. Looking at the background, it could be. And then I just layered some old book page and a little flower from somebody. And here it is, another image from Junk with Steph. And then up here is a little bit of bling. I've been hoarding this bling, but I don't know if I'll ever get around to doing a boho journal. I can't see myself doing it. But so I have all of this boho stuff. But I thought this tied in beautifully with these bits and bobs. So on this side, we have this big journaling card, also with some bling. This lovely lady. And then this one flips open for a little bit more journaling space. Look at the coffee dye on that. Really like that. It's a bit grungy, but it's actually I quite like it. I love these colours in this spread as well. This is Roxy Creations, one of her background kits. This is, the tag here is also Roxy Creations. So this here is the Graphics Fairy. I just put a couple of tabs in here just to hold in this document. This document is Artymaze, and I printed that onto newsprint, keep it nice and thin. And quite, yeah, it feels a bit more original when it's on the thinner newsprint. I think this is from the Crème Brulée kit. This is also from a different kit, I'm not sure. This is, I think, Shabby Cottage Studio, but I'm not sure. It could be Shabby Dabby Doodah as well. No idea. This here is a flip out. And there's a little tuck spot in here. There's plenty of room here to, I don't know, yeah, stick something down or journal in, you know, put a journal card on it or whatever. Here's a big journaling card in here. That's Roxy Creations. This paper here is Mrs. Cog. I think it's called Breathtaking Nature, but absolutely fabulous colors. I mean, just, ooh, yes, gives me the shivers. So here is a tuck spot. I haven't put anything in it. Now, this flips open. I was going to glue it down, but I just thought it's, you know, it's such a shame to cover up that paper. No. Just, I mean, it isn't that gorgeous. So what I did, I just, here's another Roxy Creations page that I turned into a journaling card and sewed around it, of course. And it just clips in there. Now, you could glue the pocket down if you wanted, you know, either way. But I couldn't bring myself to cover up all those beautiful images. So, love the color scheme going on here. Just put an applique along here on this one. And just put a little, this is Roxy Creations, a little label from Roxy Creations, a little image. This is something I never used to do until I started watching Rhonda, a little bit French. I love the way she just, yeah, put images on beautiful images on beautiful pages, and that was it. No fussiness, no flip-flaps, no pockets about it, just beautiful images. And I never really did that, and I used to sew around them, or yeah, always do something, and I just think it's fabulous, the simplicity, but the, you know, it just shows off the gorgeousness. This page here is also Ruby and Pearl, but I think it's from one of her blue kits, something blue. Document, oh, I could be from so many, I don't know, honestly. I'd have to look it up, but I will link it, I'll put the name of it down below. So this, I just put on this image here. This is Rachel Roxy Creations. This flips open. This old Italian, no, this is German rag paper. And I've got a little envelope in here that I embossed. This is, and did some stamping on it. This is sample. And it opens up and there's just a little journaling card in there. And that, oops, that slips in there. Oh, it's getting darker and darker, so I need to hurry up. So another image pasted on there. And here's the center. Here's some antique lace. This lace, I've been hoarding it for years. I won this in a box that I got from Lace and Linen Designs. And I've been hoarding it. But now it's coming out. I'm going to use it. So that was the first strip. And up here is the Shabby Dabby Doodah label. And I just put some little beads on here. That's the center. Love the colors going on here. This tag, sort of, you don't really see it in the beginning, which is kind of cool. It's backed with Tailor-Made Journals lace. I can't remember who these are from, but I will link it down below. But I love the size. They're pretty cool. unless it was pages that I just cut into the shape. I'm not sure. I'll have to have a look. So, and on here I have a letter. I'm not going to take it off. It just folds out and there's a letter in it. Or should I? Yeah, come on, I'll show you. I'll put the paper clip back in later. So this is like an old document style letter. So I really am hoping that the lighting isn't too bad, that I don't have to redo this video tomorrow morning. Let's see if I can get this clip on without too much. Oh, this one went on what? All right. So there's another Shabby Dabby Doodah image that I just glued on. Now there's Junk with Steph with some vintage lace up there. And here we have another big tag. This is backed with Roxy Creations image, background image. And there's lots of possibilities with that for journaling on it or embellishing it. And then in here is just a little mini journaling space in this pocket down here. I took a page from the kit and reduced it, and then just put a little cluster of paper up there. This folds out. You could journal on here or glue it down, but using it as a pocket is a bit difficult. There are tuck spots here as well. You know, something could be stuck in there, but I didn't do that. But there is a big tuck spot here behind, and I've just got one of those big vintage looking checks in there. And then here I've got some more wallpaper on this. Used it as a side tuck, and a journaling card in there, and that just slides down under the lace. Another Junk with Steph image. Here's the other side of that rag paper. And then we've got this big envelope. This is Shabby Cottage Studios. And then in there I just have a big journaling card. That clips on there. There we go. And then this one just has some vintage crocheted lace on it. Another Junk with Steph image, and this pocket has a big tag. That's Shabby Cottage, no, fudge, that's Shabby Dabby Doodah. That's Lisa and Olive, I think, that one. Maybe, yeah, it is. And then it's sewed around and gives you plenty of journaling space. And then there's another one of Tracy's tags in here with some plain paper on the back. Just love those tags, Tracy, they're fabulous. And this paper here, that is Graphics Fairy again. And then here, this is the other side of the official document. And there's a tag in here. This is Shabby Cottage Studios. And I just thought the colours were perfect in here. Just got some washi tape on there to hold this down and to make sure this doesn't fall out. And here we have some more chiffon. And then we've got a tag here with another ruby and pearl image. This is another one of Tracy's tags. And I just did some collaging on the back, and it's got a bit of lace on it. Ooh. Okay, get that right. So this is another flip. First, in these two little pockets, I've got two little journaling cards, both with images from Junk with Steph. And they've just got little lace embellishments stapled. Well, I think this one's glued on, this one's stapled on. And then this beautiful paper from Mrs. Cog, once again. And then here I have an acetate pocket. I just put some music paper just up here so that you could actually see where the tuck is. And just a label down here, and this little journaling card with some wallpaper, some of the vintage wallpaper, and some lace and a couple of little labels on there. And then in this tuck spot up here, we have a big journaling card. This is Roxy Creations, one of her French Chateaux pages that I just chopped down. I can't remember where the background paper is from. And then journaling space on the back. And then we got this spread. And here we have a belly band with a big journaling card. Once again, this is background paper from Rachel. And this one, I can't remember. I will put the name down below. There we go. And then this just flips open. This is the vintage French or antique. I think this is from 1888, this paper. It's a French book that I have. I wanted to include this lady once again, so I just made it into a booklet. And there's one of Roxy Creations Botanical labels. They're gorgeous. Love this page here from that French book. This is, I think this is from Shabby Cottage Studios or Chapter 1. These hats, ladies' hats collection. Anyway, there's some green fluff there and some lace, and we're at the back. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this lady, whether I'll just clip her in, or I might make a little bag and add some goodies in. Oh, I forgot to tell you that as well, the last time. Let me just clip this in and I'll show you quickly what... sorry, you're getting my arm in the camera. Oh, I'm going to put another paper clip in that one. I'm not going to bother with that right now. So that's that journal. And I will be adding some extras. What I did, and I forgot to show these on my last video, is for all my purple journals, I had made several bags because I had so much ephemera left over that I was going to add a little bag of goodies with each journal, with extra tags and whatnot. But I thought these turned out really nice. That idea came from Heather. And here's one on newsprint, and I think this is actually my favorite. I like the tracing paper ones. They're pretty cool. But the feel of this one, the newsprint one, is just really nice. So I think what I'll do is I'll make one of these bags to go with this kit and put some extra goodies in there. So that's that. I'm quickly going to show you what I'm working on. This I made while I was frustrated. I was tidying away all my bee stuff because I still have... I'm bee journaled out, I tell you that. I've got one last journal that I am nearly through with. This one, it's nearly finished. This is also something I forgot to show you the last time with my bee journals. I made lots of raggedies to put in them. But it was the other one, this bee journal just got too fat. So there's no room for a raggedy in that one. So I put the raggedy in the new one. But this one isn't quite finished. I've got 3 signatures sewn in already. And you'll see they're kind of different. They're a little bit sort of like file holders. And then here's another raggedy. And then these signatures, I've got 2 signatures left to sew in. They're pretty much finished. And this is going to be more of a writing type of bee journal. There's another raggedy. I need to put a charm up there. And then this is the last signature there. I'll just add just a couple of pockets and a few flip outs, and then this one will be ready. So anyway, I was tidying away a lot of my stuff because I've got everything finished. It just needs to be glued in and sewn in. And while I was tidying everything away, I got distracted and I made this one. This little tiny doody. It's not finished. I'm working on the cover. It's doing a bit of mixed media on that cover. So I'm waiting for that to dry so I can finish covering it and get that sewn in. And it's the 1st of July. It's Christmas in July. I started this about 6 weeks ago, gathering pages for it. This is the first one. Hang on, let me see. This is the actual journal that I'm working on. It's 5 signatures. It's going to be more of a wintry theme than just Christmas. It's going to be Christmas. There's a little bit of Christmas in it, but not too much. And this is going to be a hardback, tall, skinny, and it's going to have a bit of a thicker spine. So it'll be plenty of room to journal in. And then all of these extras, I have already 2 covers made, and I'll just put these together somehow. And the other ones will be single signature. One will be a fabric cover, and the other one will be a document style cover. So that's what I've been working on. This journal, I will be taking it with me next weekend as a prop, or well, as a show and tell. And then after that, if it doesn't sell next weekend, which I doubt it will, because in Luxembourg it's, yeah, they're not really junk journal enthusiasts. Well, they don't really know what junk journals are. I'll have to change that somehow. But after next weekend, it will be going up into my Etsy shop. And so I'll keep you updated. If you follow me on Instagram, I will be announcing that on Instagram. So that's it for me for today. Tomorrow I've got a big video planned, a big vintage market haul video, and a flip through of all of the antiquarian books that I will be putting in my Etsy shop. So I hope you enjoyed this flip through. I really appreciate your time. I know it's hard to take time out to see, you know, so many videos. There's so many wonderful creators out there. So I appreciate every single minute of your time. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to, you know, just find out who you are, where you're from, and yeah, just get a little bit more involved with my subscribers. Really appreciate you. I hope to see you in the next video. And it's Saturday, so I hope you have a lovely Saturday evening and a lovely Sunday. Great weekend. Enjoy yourselves and take good care of yourselves. Take care. Bye-bye.